friends. I love you. I've missed you guys so much. How are you? What's new? So today we're gonna do something a little bit different because I've been listening to and loving Renee Rapp's album Snow Angel, and I need to talk about it with someone, so that's gonna be you. You're that someone. That's what we're gonna do today, here, now, in this video. If you're new here, hi, my name is Kat. I really like musicals. Hit subscribe if you survived your theater kid phase, and or if you've ever considered joining a cult. Not a real cult. Thanks to Warby Parker for sponsoring this video. We'll hear more from them later. But right now, let's talk about Snow Angel by Renee Rapp. So you might recognize Renee Rapp from her work in Mean Girls the Musical. She played Regina George. She'll actually be returning to that role for the Mean Girls movie musical, which we've just learned is actually getting a theatrical release in January. Hopefully the strikes will all be resolved by then, but for now, pay your writers, pay your actors. I can't believe this is still going on. Renee also starred on HBO's HBO Max, Just Max. Just Max? She was on Mindy Kaling's show, The Sex Lives of College Girl. Girls? Girls singular? There's only one girl. That's the whole show. Girls, thank you. So a lot of people, myself included, became aware of Renee when she won the 2018 Jimmy Award alongside Andrew Barth Feldman, who you might know from Dear Evan Hansen. Since then, Renee put out an EP and I've loved all of the songs she's released, especially In the Kitchen. I think that would have to be my favorite so far, especially the music video as well. So I'm excited to see how that evolves into her first full-length album. So we've got 12 tracks, clocking in at 36 minutes. I like that length. Okay, track number 1, Talk Too Much. I think this is such a great album opener. It's fun, it's high energy, it's got the type of chorus that you want to scream along with your hands up, but also it very smartly sets up the recurring musical motifs that we're gonna see through the rest of the album, like those fuzzy power chords that we're gonna see again in Snow Angel. I also think it's really funny, the idea that Renee, or rather this character that Renee has created of herself for the album, is both deeply self-sabotaging but also deeply self-aware of it. I feel like self-aware self-sabotage is such a theme through the whole album, so I love that the album opens with I'm talking myself out of my own happiness. I thought that was a really clever move and just a great way to explain who this character is in a line. I will say, unfortunately, the music video is not my favorite. I wish they did something more with it, narratively. It just felt kind of boring. Also, Renee is stunning. What did they have her wearing? They did her so dirty. I would have loved to see her in maybe an ultra slicked back pony and a deep open business sexy moment. She'd look so badass. I'd love to see that for her next time. Number 3, Poison Poison has become my surprise favorite track, I think. It is so fun, it is so catchy. Vibey, funny, tongue-in-cheek lyrics. First listen, I was worried it was almost too perfect, that it was designed to go TikTok viral with a Billie Eilish influence. But it's just so good. I love it so much. It's made its way onto every one of my playlists. Track number 4, Gemini Moon. Oh my god, musical theater girly! Returning to her roots. I love this song. It literally sounds like an audition song. There's a perfect cut and everything. The strings sound so Spring Awakening. It's so cinematic and theatrical and beautiful. It's a brutally honest song, stomach-droppingly so, and I think it really accurately captures the tumult of your early 20s. In fact, I really think the whole album does. Right before I started filming, I discovered some very interesting news, and I know that it's a shocking revelation, so prepare yourself. Renee Rapp isn't even a Gemini moon! She's a Pisces moon! Which makes even more sense! Ooh, question of the day, what's your astrological birth chart? I love learning about people's signs and seeing if it fits them or not. I'm a Leo sun, Scorpio rising, and a Virgo moon. I feel like it fits me. Let me know yours in the comments down below. Number 5, Snow Angel. Phenomenal song, beautiful, very track 5 Taylor Swift of her. The thing that really struck me about that song are the fuzzy power chords that I mentioned earlier, but it's just a wall of sound coming at you. And I think that's also one of the things that's incredible about Renee is just the sheer power of her voice. That wall of sound hitting you reminds me almost of Queen. Number 6, So What Now? Coming back to this idea that she's very self-aware of her own romantic self-destruction. She recognizes like her own immaturity and recognizes that she's not reacting in a logical way. How dare you return to your hometown that is also Los Angeles. Real quick, let's take a moment to hear about today's sponsor. Thank you to today's sponsor, Warby Parker. They've got everything you need for happier eyes. Eyeglasses, sunglasses, contact lenses, even eye exams. You can shop with them in-store or online. And glasses start at just $95, including prescription lenses. Something really cool, Warby Parker has a free home try-on program. You order 5 pairs of glasses to try on at home for free. Literally though, like no obligation to buy anything. The home try-on kit even ships for free and includes a prepaid return label. That way you can try your frames in the comfort of your own home, which is what I am about to do right now. Okay, so this is pair number 1. Big chunky black square frames, very cute. I'm really liking these. These glasses are called the Amelia and they're in the shade Root Beer. They're kind of giving librarian vibes, but in the cute way, in the Music Man way. Whoa. So these are definitely thick, but I love a good statement moment. I actually want to compare that against the first pair I tried on, which was the Winston. Let me know which pair of prescription glasses you like the best. Honestly, the whole home try-on process has been really fun and really convenient. I love being able to take my time trying on the new frames so I don't feel like rushed for a decision. Plus, it's so easy to order the home try-on kit. So if you want to check it out, you can try 5 pairs of glasses at home for free by visiting warbyparker.com/cat. Thanks again to Warby Parker for sponsoring this segment. And now, back to the video. Number 7, the wedding song, is what I've been lovingly referring to as Hot Girl Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny. That wasn't the song, no. This is just a tribute. Am I aging myself? I was rewatching the Folklore Long Pond sessions the other day. I'm just really showing my hand in this video, huh? There's a part where Taylor's talking about like songwriting structure for country music when she's talking about Last Great American Dynasty. She talks about the idea of like, this girl met that guy and it was destiny and I'm the baby. And like, it's very funny. She's like a little bit drunk. Anyway, that sort of like country song reveal in the last verse, very much this song. Number 8, Pretty Girl. Okay, I lied. This actually might be my favorite song over Poison Poison. They might be tied. It is so catchy, oh my god. Self-destructive lyrics, but with like a happy, sexy beat behind it. Very Jack Antonoff of her, very Taylor Swift again. If there's one thing I'm more annoying about than musical theater, it's Taylor Swift. There's also a music video for Pretty Girl, and it's super cute. I really like there's a fantastic elevator shot, like looking down. The storyline's a little predictable, but it's fine. It tells the story of the song. I think stylistically, this music video was probably my favorite out of all of them from this album. Number 9, Tummy Hurts. 10 out of 10, excellent title. Her flexibility on this song is stunning. I think that's where Renee really, really excels. Like her runs, her riffs, it's so effortless in her voice. There's some iconic lines in this song, like some really A+ roasts. Sometimes the lyrics are a little on the nose, but it's so fun. Number 10, I Wish. I wish I could go to a time where I did not hear this song because ouch. Oh my god, what a total turn from anything else I feel like she's talked about on this album, but it does go hand in hand with like the passage of time and mourning, the constant anxiety of people you love aging or getting sick or passing away. She hit the nail right on the head. Oh my god, when she did the line, I've been mourning since 10 years old. Oh my god. Number 11, Willow. Very vibey, excellent for the fall weather that we're starting to see. I can definitely see myself listening to Willow on like a rainy day just as it's starting to drizzle. Renee, again being a Broadway girly with her like double entendre lyrics comparing your lover to a willow. Very Shakespearean of her. I think a lot of parts of her Broadway background is really what makes this album so special, in that she like embraces a lot of her foundations in terms of like her incredible powerful voice, her flexibility, the importance of like drama and like how to keep the motion of a story going in a song. Does that make sense? It's really cool to see her like take inspiration from many different genres from throughout her life. And number 12, 23. Your early 20s are so dramatic. For the amount of like anger and emotional tumult in this album, I feel like there's still a really deep understanding and maturity underneath it. Renee, like the character Renee, is like at least partially aware that she's part of the problem and that she's growing. There's like a spark of hope that she's going to continue to grow and come out even stronger, which I think is deeply relatable. Like the chaotic nature of your early 20s. It seems really common that you feel so lost and chaotic and like you don't really know yourself yet. And it's so true looking back at that time versus the peace and calm that I have now in my later 20s. It's probably the frontal lobe development. That's the other thing that's so crazy about this album, is that Renee is just at the starting line of her career. Like, her vocal cords aren't even fully mature yet. She's so good now. I can't wait to see where she's gonna be later. Overall, I really enjoyed this album. I found myself coming back to the songs, especially Pretty Girls and Poison Poison. Those are definitely making it onto my regular playlist rotations. I know that she's touring the album, so I'm really excited and curious to see what that's gonna look like. Like the production, the set list, the vibe of it, and how all of that ties into like her overarching vision for the album and for herself as like an artist. I'm also very curious to see how her music is being received like outside of the musical theater community, like people who aren't aware of her previous work. What do they think about the album just as like a blind listen? I don't know, if you have anybody that you've shown it to, let me know. What else? I like the back cover of the album a lot. Looks like a frozen lake that's cracking. Very cool. But those are just my thoughts. I want to hear from you. What did you think about Snow Angel, Renee Rapp's debut album? What's your favorite track? What do you hope to see her do on her tour? What's your thought on the vibe of the album overall? I'm very curious to hear your thoughts, so let me know in the comments down below. Again, huge thank you to Warby Parker for sponsoring this video. You can click the link below or visit warbyparker.com/cat. I hope you're having a great day. I love you so, so much. Break a leg, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!